Let's get to the economy. Look at this. A poll from Gallup. 56% of Americans approve of President Trump's handling of the economy. That is an all-time economic approval rating. And our next guest says it's justified. He says jobs, investment, productivity, all booming. Economist Brian Domitrovic joins us again. All right, Brian, I take your point, but I got a question. If all of these things are booming, jobs, investment, etc., if they're booming, how come growth went from here in the third quarter, down to here in the fourth quarter, and down to here in the first quarter of this year? If all things are booming, why this slowdown?
Now, Stuart, I am a little bit worried about that. I think we should be growing a little faster than we are, clearly over 3%. I do think the leftist Democrats in Congress, especially the ones who are running for president, are trying to spook the markets and spook the investment environment so that Donald Trump doesn't have as great a record to run on in 2020. I don't think it's going to work, and that's what that 56% approval rating means.
Are we going to get a bounce back after this first quarter? We've got all kinds of estimates that the first 3 months of the year will only grow maybe at less than 1%. Now, if we're going to bounce back to 3% for the year, as Larry Kudlow has said on this program, we're going to have an enormous growth rate in the second, third, and fourth quarters. Where's that growth coming from?
Yeah, I think we should expect that. We're going to have a low first quarter simply because we had a government shutdown, and that means we'll automatically have a big boom in the second quarter because these things are just measured quarter by quarter. You'll have a low denominator in the first quarter. The labor force participation rate is still very low in the United States. We talk about this jobs boom, but there are still so many people who are sidelined in the Obama economy and the Great Recession that we can grow big time into a recovery at higher rates above 3.1%, which we achieved in calendar 2018.
You want to give us a forecast for Friday, because that's the big jobs day, find out how many new jobs were created and what the unemployment rate is. How many new jobs do you think were created last month?
I would assume over 200,000 once again, and I expect, I expect those rates to be very good for the future until we get labor force participation back to where it was in the 1990s.
So we can pull people out of retirement and off the sidelines, pull them in with higher wages and a job. You think that is going to happen throughout the year?
Yeah, and it's 30, 40, 50-year-old people who are not in the labor force like they were under Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton. Those are the silent majority of people who have been jobless, not even included in the unemployment rate. So we even could see the unemployment rate go up as we have increasing jobs because people are saying, hey, we can work in this economy again.
Just as long as we get those new jobs. Brian Domitrovic, thank you, sir. See you again real soon. Thank you.